Hey, I'm over here jamming to all the songs about sunshine and summer and all the things. We're going to talk sun care. I'll turn this down before Facebook yells at me. But I'm over here jamming to all the things that have to do with the summer and sunshine and just all of it. And I'm on here to talk sun care, but y'all, check out my hat. You have to see this. So first of all, I love a big floppy sun hat. But I'm going to turn all the way around because you got to see what the back says. And that's our theme for our product launch. If you've been following me the last week, now I got to get situated again, sorry. If you've been following me the last week, you know that is the theme for our product launch that's happening tomorrow. So I think I may wear this hat all day tomorrow. Just don't mind me if I do. Okay, let's talk sun care. And I will talk specifically about some of the stuff we're launching tomorrow, but I really want to talk more broadly about sun care and all that goes into that. If you know me, you know this is something that's important to me. I'm one of those people that asks the dermatologist every 6 months, sometimes more often, because I have spent so much time and still spend so much time in the sun. And so not only that just makes sun care extra important to me. It became extra important to me a couple of years ago when I had my first issue and had to start going so often because there were, I've had multiple surgeries to handle spots that needed to be removed because of all the time that I've spent in the sun. We all know sun care is important. That's not a surprise to anybody. That's not anything like revolutionary that I'm saying. You've heard that before. And you've probably heard that you need to be wearing sunscreen all the time and not just in the summer. But I think we're all more apt to do it in the summer. We think about it more in the summer because it's hotter, because we know we're spending more time in the sun. We know we're spending more time outside. So this is kind of the time of year when we all start to think about, okay, sunscreen. What do I need? What do I need to start doing for sun care? If you're like me, this is the time of year I literally throw away everything I had last year and I get all new sunscreen. It's not meant to last forever. And it's not meant to last several years for sure. So for me, I just throw it all out. If I'm getting sunscreen, if I'm taking the time to put sunscreen on, I want it to work and I want it to be effective. And I don't want it to be 2-3 years old. So let's talk about important things to think about when you're looking for sunscreen and looking for sun care. First of all, let's talk SPF numbers. That's something that I think we all think we know about. And for the most part, there's been a lot of education around it in the last few years. But some people love, the highest thing they can find. And some people only want, if you're like me, like when I am trying to get tan, I only want like a 4, maybe an 8, whatever. Like we all kind of have our own opinions on that. So even the American Association of Dermatology has come out and said that anything above an SPF 30 is really not going to be that much of a difference for you. And oftentimes what happens is when you buy something that's more than a 30, like if you buy a 50 or a 70 or a 90, you think you can put it on less often, and so you're more likely to get burned. So even they've come out and said, stick to SPF 30. There's not a huge difference between the 30 and the 50 and the 70, and you're more likely to get burned with the 50 or the 70 because you're likely to forget or just put it off and be like, I've got the good stuff on today. I cannot worry about that. So SPF 30 is what's recommended. That's both for your face and for your body. If you are like me, you have a certain kind of sunscreen you put on your face and something else that you put on your body. My face is more sensitive than the rest of my skin is. So I'm far more cautious about what I put on my face. than what I put on the rest of me. That should have been a sign, and I've been like that since I was little, but that should have been a sign that maybe I wasn't always putting the best stuff on everywhere else if I refused to put it on my face because it stung or whatever. So UVA and UVB, they're both bad. Like, you want something that's going to protect against both of them, or that says broad spectrum, so that it's going to cover both kinds of sun rays. One of those is the kind of sun rays that causes wrinkles and aging. The other one is the kind of sun rays that causes redness and burning. You want to prevent them both. And let's see, what else was I going to make sure I talked about? Okay. Let's talk specifically about some things that LimeLife has intentionally done with their sunscreen. We work hard to to have our skincare be free from harsh chemicals. That is something that's very important to us. That's especially important when it comes to skincare, because you're putting things that you're literally putting something on the biggest organ in your body, and your skin absorbs it. When it comes to skincare, there's mineral sunscreen when it comes to sun care, mineral sunscreen and chemical sunscreen. You want a mineral sunscreen, not a chemical sunscreen. Hey, Kelsey, how are you doing? If with a mineral sunscreen, it's just going to sit on top of your skin. The chemical sunscreen is going to go into your skin. And so look for mineral sunscreen. Let's see, what was I talking about? Chemicals. And there's some research that's been done on the danger of chemicals that are in sunscreen. So it was super important to LimeLife to create a sunscreen that didn't have any harsh chemicals in it. Sometimes the chemicals that were in sunscreen were creating more problems for people than if they would have just gotten the sun, like the sun's rays instead. And we don't want that. So it was super important for us to create one that was chemical free. It means that we're using, and this is about as scientific as I get. It's a non-nano form of zinc oxide, or form of zinc. I gotta make sure I say this right. See, this is why I don't get scientific, because I'm afraid I'm gonna say it wrong. But it's a non-nano form of it. Here's what that means, essentially. It comes in nano form or non-nano, and the nano form is so tiny it can get into your skin and be absorbed by your skin. We intentionally use the non-nano form so that it's not absorbed by your skin. It doesn't need to be absorbed to be effective. You want it on top of your skin because you actually don't want your skin to absorb those chemicals. That's not good. So that's something that was really important to our team that was creating it, that was a non-nano form of that. I actually do have notes of things that I wanted to make sure that I mentioned. I'm going to pull them out to make sure that I haven't skipped anything. When we created this sunscreen, so this is our face sunscreen. We launched this a year ago last week or something, a year ago, 2 weeks ago. This is our face sunscreen. Y'all saw me use it all last summer. It is a facial sunscreen. It also has anti-aging moisturizer in it. It also has a makeup primer in it, which makes it amazing and perfect for everyday use in the summer. So many people loved it and they were using it all over that we realized very quickly we needed a body formula too, and not just this one. And the body formula didn't need to have the anti-aging moisturizer and the makeup primer in it like the facial sunscreen did. So tomorrow afternoon, we launch the full body sunscreen. It's SPF 30. It is the non-nano form of zinc. It is protects from UVA and UVB rays. It's free from harsh chemicals. It does still have all the good hydrating stuff that you want for your body. It's got aloe in it. It's got all the stuff that's good for your skin and none of the stuff that's bad for your skin. Basically. We worked, and I say we like I was in the lab and had anything to do with it, but our CEO and her team worked for over 2 years to get this facial formula right, and then they worked even harder to get the body formula right. Also, it was super important for them to get it where it doesn't create a white cast. Y'all know how sometimes you put sunscreen on and you look like completely white or faded out afterwards, or you can always like tell where you put it on because it's super white. They didn't want that. So it was super important in the face sunscreen so that it didn't like tint what your makeup was going to look like underneath. But it was also super important for them in the body sunscreen that you looked natural. You didn't turn white when you put it on, or that how like cloudy kind of look. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So it's a sheer like dry touch formula. And I watched our CEO use it in a video the other day. She was talking to us and she put it on, and I was even impressed at like how quickly it absorbed. Y'all, sometimes I put sunscreen and I feel like I'm rubbing to try and get it to blend in. This was super quick. I was super impressed with it. It doesn't have any like extra fillers or oils or scents or anything like that in it. So it has kind of a natural scent to it. I think it smells like a spa. But that's one of the ways you know it's natural. We didn't just stick a bunch of stuff in it to make it smell good. Oh my gosh, Kelsey, that's awesome. I know. I have so many people that was like the best thing that could have come in the Amaze box. So the Amaze box last month came with one of the face sunscreens. And it's seriously perfect timing, and like it was just about the time when everybody was going to order it anyway. So that was awesome. Oh, I'm so glad you love it. I have like several of these in my house. Like I keep one down here. I keep one in my bathroom upstairs. There's one in my pool bag. I have them everywhere. So I know I'm going to be doing the same thing with the body sunscreen when I get it too. Let's see. Trying to make sure that there's nothing else I missed. Okay. So also coming out tomorrow, the other part of sun care, we all think about sunscreen and how important sunscreen is. We know that, right? But the other piece of sun care is what you do afterwards. Like, what do you do with your skin after you spend time in the sun? Whether it's just a little bit of time or whether you've overexposed your skin to the sun, what are you doing to take care of your skin? I've got tons of bottles of stuff that I've bought to, like the bright neon blue and green aloe bottles to try and help with burns. I've also bought stuff that you spray on or rub on to try and help prolong your tan, to try and do that. Like, I've ordered it all and I've tried it all. And I never really thought, this sounds terrible, but it's the truth. I never really thought too much about chemicals that could be combined in things like that, like, especially when I was using aloe vera. I was like, it's aloe vera gel. I didn't even think about it having chemicals in it. But some of those ones that are like neon green, I never thought about until, it would have been almost 3 years ago, or 2.5 years ago. I was with my Grand Mary and we went to, I don't even know how many stores. I lost track of how many stores we went to because she wanted clear aloe vera gel. She didn't want aloe vera gel that had extra dyes or extra coloring in it. And it didn't even occur to me that it came that way, which is terrible. And y'all, we had to go to like, I don't even know how many stores to find clear aloe vera gel. All that to say, there's even sometimes when you think you're putting something good on, sometimes there's hidden chemicals and dyes and stuff like that in it. Not good. So what you're doing to treat your skin after you've spent time in the sun, whether that's just a normal amount of time in the sun or whether you've overexposed yourself to the sun, oftentimes that's when your skin feels tight or dehydrated or hot. And making sure that you rehydrate it and treat it well and put something on it to rehydrate it. So we have an Afterglow After Sun gel. It's clear, don't worry. That's launching tomorrow as well. It's an aloe-based product as well. It's also got lavender and eucalyptus in it. And it's free from harsh chemicals. It is, I It sounds amazing. I haven't tried it yet. I'm dying to get my hands on it because it's the natural ingredients that are in it will stop redness. They'll help prevent peeling. They'll also help with your tan. They'll help hydrate your skin. And because it's that aloe vera cooling gel, it'll immediately help cool your skin down. You can also stick it in the fridge. Just like, I don't know if you're like me and you do that with your other aloe gel. I always keep one in the fridge. So I'm swapping that out now. So that'll be launched tomorrow too. So, that's like a full range of skincare. There's the sunscreen that you put on before your time in the sun, and then you need the after sun gel to put on after your time in the sun. It's taking care of your skin both before the sun and after the sun. That's important. And will make things so much better for you. The more I look at this hat, the more I do love it. I really think I am gonna wear it all day tomorrow. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, also launching tomorrow are 2 new lip balms. Am I supposed to do it like this? Should this be coming down further? That's the part I don't ever know. 2 new lip balms come out tomorrow. One of them is SPF 30. So it is, it's a lip balm with SPF 30 in it. Our lip balms are made with grapefruit essential oil and some other essential oils, but they have kind of a natural grapefruit scent to them. So it'll be the natural grapefruit scent in the lip balm, but it's an SPF 30. And it works on both lips and cheeks, like all of our lip balms. All of our lip balms work on lips or cheeks. So I'm hearing that it'll be good for anything. Like even if you keep one in your purse and you're just out and about somewhere and you realize you forgot sunscreen and you want to put a little bit on, you could use that. If you've got certain spots that you try really hard to keep out of the sun, like tattoos or scars, you could use something like that on it because it's going to be a little bit thicker than just a sunscreen. So an SPF 30 lip balm. We're also releasing a melon lip balm because we do have like a classic lip balm and then we have sheer tinted lip balms. So it's a brand new color coming out tomorrow. It's called Melon. It's gorgeous. It's perfect. It's exactly the color that you would imagine when I say that. So that'll be out tomorrow as well. I know what I was going to say a minute ago. So that you can get everything that you need for sun care, so that you get the sunscreen for like before the sun and the after gel for after the sun. You can buy those 2 together in a set and save some dollars. So if you're wanting both of those, let's buy them together for you in a set, and you'll save some monies, which is always good, right? So this sunscreen that I keep showing, this one's out of stock. It won't be back till next week. So I can't get this one for you right now, but you can get on my pre-order list for next week to get this one. But the body sunscreen will be here tomorrow. And it is, I don't even have a bottle in here that's this big. Hang on. Yes, I do. Hold on. It is like this size. So obviously this is glow lotion, or bronzing lotion. But this is the face sunscreen. This body sunscreen is going to be this size too. So will the afterglow. It comes in like this size tube. Let's see. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else I wanted to make sure that I told y'all. So our sun care line launches tomorrow. I can officially say that we have an official sun care line now because now we have all of the products you would need in a sun care line. The face sunscreen, the body sunscreen, the after sun gel, and the lip balm. So the rest of the line will launch tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going to get really close and tell you this because I want you to listen to me. It will sell out. Like it will. I'm not just saying that. I'm not exaggerating. I know sometimes I have a tendency to exaggerate. This is not one of those times. in all seriousness, it will sell out. All of our like pre-launch indicators suggest that it will sell out. Part of that is because we are averaging like 2 and 3 times as many orders in a day as we typically do. Like our sales right now are very high. For us, we're averaging, like I said, we're averaging 2 or 3 times as much in a day as we were 2 months ago. So that is one indicator. The other indicator is how much people want these products and need these products. And there's a lot of things in life right now that are a little weird, right? Like there's some things that are a little wonky. And there's some things that may have been on your summer calendar that aren't happening anymore. But there's also some things on your summer calendar that are still happening. Maybe you're still going to be able to go to the pool, or you're still going to be able to go to the lake or the beach. Or maybe you're just planning on spending more time in your own backyard. And so you're still going to need sunscreen. Like wherever you are, it's still something we all need. And this is the perfect time for it. How is Memorial Day already next week, right? Hey, Jessica, how are you doing? So all indications show that these will sell out. So if there is something that I've talked about that you want, if you want to make sure you get your hands on the sunscreen or the after sun gel, or one of the lip balms. Hey, Azure, how are you doing? Let me know and we can work on that. We'll make that happen. Cause these are going to go quick. I don't know how, I don't know how quick. I don't know that I want to try and predict that cause I'm afraid I would be wrong. But all indications point that they will sell out. So if there's something you want, let's make sure we get it for you tomorrow. I will also say if you don't, like if for some reason you don't get it tomorrow, we've already ordered the next set. Like the next round of these is in production. The next batch is in production. And so they're working on it. We are already trying to get them back in stock. So they haven't even launched yet. We're already working to get them back in stock. I'm doing good, Jessica. Thank you for asking. It's been good. I've been busy today. It's been a busy work day. I love launch days. They're so much fun. So I've spent most of the day in my office getting ready, talking with people, making sure we got everything taken care of. Oh my gosh, Azure, me too. Like I'm such a outside person in the summer. Like I love being outside. I dearly love the pool and the lake and the beach and whatever. So I'm so excited. I need all of the sun care. So this is perfect. Okay, Jessica, I'll text you when I get off of here. So to do that. So I'm super excited about these products. They're so needed. People have been asking for this, like they're asking for the face sunscreen in a body form. So I will tell you this, and I posted this story on my page the other day, but I'll tell it too in case you missed it. So I have a sweet, sweet friend who has a 15-month-old son, and she's tried several different sunscreens, and they haven't worked for him for various reasons. And the only thing that she has found that doesn't break him out or doesn't cause a reaction on his skin is this right here. This is it. And so she's been using it all over. Now he's 15 months, so he's teeny, but she's been using this all over. Because it's the only thing that'll work to protect his little skin that doesn't create a different reaction. It doesn't cause a different problem. So when I got the chance to text her the other day and say, I hope you're sitting down because you're going to freak out when I tell you. But we're creating a whole body sunscreen. And she was so genuinely excited. And I've got several other people that swear by this and can't wait to get their hands on the big one. So that'll be awesome. Sunscreen, after sun gel, you can buy those separately or you can buy them together in a set And then the Melon Lip Balm and the SPF Lip Balm both launch tomorrow also. We are going to have a quantity cap tomorrow when we launch. Since we anticipate them selling out, you can buy one of each thing. So yeah. So if there's something you want, let me know. You and I can talk about it. We can game plan. If you just want me to text you as soon as things go live so that you can hop on and order, we can do that. And yeah, it's going to go live tomorrow at 2. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock afternoon. It'll be big. It'll be big. I'm excited. I'll be wearing this, I think, all day tomorrow. I think that's my plan. And also listening to more like summer sun songs. If you watch this on the replay and you've got questions about sun care or like sun care in general or these specific products, drop it below or let me know. I'm happy to answer it. I've done a lot of research on my own on this because I spend so much time at the dermatologist for this very issue. But also with the release of these products, I've done some more research too to try and learn as much as I can about the different aspects and why it's important. But yeah, so if you've got questions about anything specific, let me know. I will also mention this. So, because I thought it was super interesting. So I talked about how it's really important to us to make our skincare products free from harsh chemicals. It's also important to us to make products vegan. Now there's a couple we have that are not vegan for different reasons, and that's a whole different live, but it's seriously just a few. So when we created a lip balm, it was also important that be vegan. Here's why that's hard, because most lip balms have beeswax in it. So our team used a synthetic plant-based form of beeswax, so that is still a vegan lip balm. Which I think is awesome. And that is not something that I know a lot about, but I know how important that is to some people. And so I thought that was super interesting. There's just a fun little fact for you. So if you've got questions about sun care, let's chat. Cause now's the time, like headed into the summer. And now's the time to get sunscreen ordered. Like I said, I literally go through my cabinet. So I keep sunscreen on a shelf in a bathroom cabinet in my downstairs bathroom. And I literally just like clean off that whole shelf, like sweep it all off, throw it away. I start over every spring, with all new sunscreen so that I know that it's like fresh, the clean ingredients, it hasn't gone old, and it'll work, and it's more likely to be effective when it's new. You'll see Lucy coming in to say hi. So tomorrow, body sunscreen SPF 30, Afterglow After Sun Gel, Melon Lip Balm SPF 30 Lip Balm. They all launch 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you want to take bets on how long before they sell out, let me know. I might take that bet. Because they will sell out. Meanwhile, I'm going to keep pretending I live at the beach and keep on jamming to all my sunshine songs over here. Bye, y'all.